with respect to the use of the word Allah, we know for a fact that historically, the word Allah has been used even before Islam. It predates Islam. It has been used in the Middle East dating back to the 5th century BC, AD, and it actually carries on all the way until the spread of the Arabic language in the 7th century AD. So this has a historical backing and a background, and basically because of that, Christians have been using that word. We are not using that word because we want to challenge anybody's right, but basically because we have a historical reasons behind it, we have a historical background behind it. Secondly, for the Bumiputra Christians in Malaysia, particularly the Christians such as the Kadazan and the Ibans in Sarawak, they too have been using the word Allah in their liturgy, in their worship, in their church services for many years. Some of this Christianity have come to Sabah and Sarawak, East Malaysia, since the 150 years ago. If you look at some of the traditional churches, such as the Anglican Church in Sarawak, they have been using the word Allah even in their liturgy, even in their hymn books, even in their service books, dating back all the way to the 19th century. This was, in those days, there was no controversy regarding the use of the word Allah, and they have been using those words fairly in peace, without disturbance to anybody, and so on and so forth. So the Bumiputra Christians have been using those words, and this word that they have been using in Sabah and Sarawak, and many of them are here in Peninsular Semenanjung, Malaysia here, has been passed down from one generation to another generation, and this is how they teach their children the traditions of their faith, the heritage of their faith. And to them, many of these Bumiputra Christians in Sabah and Sarawak, that's how they feel. They feel that if the word Allah has been taken away from them, something that has been passed on from one generation to another generation, from father to children to grandchildren and so forth, one day if that word is taken away from them, that's how they feel. They feel as though their hands or their leg has been taken away from them. So they have been using this for many years, and they have no other word. They have no other word except the word that they have been taught. And why they have been taught this word? Because there is history, there's translation, the history, and they have been using it for many decades before that.